So I absolutely love being a mom, except of course when I'm tired, grumpy, haven't slept, everyone's bugging me, or I just need a moment to myself. If you're like me, you might be a little caffeine dependent, right? From time to time. This is my mom coffee mug. But here's the fun part. We're gonna make having that little cup of joe a lot more fun, especially as we go into the holiday season. Again, it's fall, we love the flavors, we love the pumpkin, and I love this particular recipe because I love a good pumpkin spice latte, and I know many of you do as well. I've seen those lines at Starbucks, so I know what you guys are going for. But here's the problem. The stuff at the outside places, we won't mention them by name, are really loaded in saturated fat and carbohydrates and in calories. And we don't have time for that or room for that, quite honestly, as we're trying to get involved in the holiday season and celebrate everything ahead of us. So we're gonna try a pumpkin spice. We're gonna try a pumpkin spice latte recipe, but this time we're gonna lower the fat, we're gonna make it dairy-free, and we're gonna prevent food waste by using pure pumpkin puree, the very pumpkin you've been scooping out while you're carving all those pumpkins for Halloween. So let's get started here. So I've got my mom mug, I've got my coffee already brewed, already ready to go. I'm gonna pour it directly into this saucepan, and I'm gonna drink directly from the pan. No, that's not what I'm gonna do. We're gonna keep moving here. Next, we're gonna go ahead and use 2 cups of a dairy-free milk. And you guys have options here, right? I've chosen coconut milk. I love it. It has a little bit of cream and texture to it. It has excellent flavor for a pumpkin spice latte, but you could try other milks if you didn't want to use coconut. You could try almond, you could try pea or rice. Any of those could work as well. So I'm gonna pour those directly into my saucepan. So there goes 1, here's number 2. And then next, my favorite ingredient of all time, you guys know I love pumpkin. I think I've said that about 1,000 times, but there are a lot of reasons I love it. First of all, it's high in vitamin A. Now remember, vitamin A is that vitamin that helps protect our immune health, it helps our skin and our hair, and of course, our eyesight. Don't forget, I post new videos every Thursday. Hit subscribe. And now we're using pure pumpkin. We're using it right out of the pumpkin rather than depending on all the cans that I know you guys whip out around Halloween and Thanksgiving. So anyhow, so let's put in 2 tablespoons of the pumpkin puree. We've got that going. We're gonna start to mix that together. So everything here is mixing together. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and put in a little bit of pumpkin pie spice. So that also gives it great flavor. And again, you can do this to your liking. It doesn't have to be a lot, it doesn't have to be a little, but just whatever you feel like doing and the amount of flavor that you like in there. I'm gonna continue to mix that. And we're gonna add a little bit of sugar, and again, this is personal choice. You can add a little bit of sugar, you can add a lot of sugar. I'm literally gonna take a pinch and put it in there. So here's my pinch of sugar. And here's the fun part about sugar. If it's still not sweet enough for you, you can always come back after the fact and add it in. So we're gonna continue to kind of mix all of this, and we have one more ingredient we need to get in here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and add in a little bit of vanilla extract to give it some more flavor. So let's go ahead and do that as well. Okay, so I've got all my ingredients in here. I'm gonna continue to mix and mix this until everything's dissolved and my pumpkin puree is dissolved. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but it's this sort of liquidy texture. So next, we're gonna move and go ahead and whisk this so it gets into a nice frothy sort of texture. So I'm gonna whisk and whisk and whisk and kind of beat it up so it gets a little bit thicker. So this is a lot of fun, and we're gonna keep going here. Maybe about a minute, 2 minutes at the most. And really here what we've done is we've made this dairy-free, we've lowered the fat, we've lowered the calories, we've put in pure pumpkin, so you're getting a ton of fresh vitamin A, not vitamin A that's sat in a can, and all of this is gonna be a powerful punch for the fall, really to protect your immune system, to keep you full, to keep you healthy, and still getting that cup of coffee that you might need for that extra energy, especially if you're on the journey of mom life like me. All right, so as you can see, it looks beautiful. And if you wanted to add a little bit more dairy-free whipped cream, you can. I've got that sitting here as well. And you can, again, sprinkle just a tiny bit of this pumpkin pie spice on top. Now, doesn't that look beautiful? I hope you guys enjoy it. Check out this recipe. And remember, I have a ton of other recipes on my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe.